Okay, Lifestyle Galaxy, world's most trusted growth company. A company founded by David Martin back in 2008. It's debt-free, it's privately funded, and we offer a wide diversity of products. On the right, we see a picture of David, our Chief Visionary Officer, and on the left, Ken Bruff, our Chief Executive Officer. Ken, prior to joining Lifestyle Galaxy, was the vice president of one of Tony Robbins' companies. So that is something that we really can notice every time that we have an executive team meeting. The way that he presides, the way that he inspires is truly Tony Robbins worthy, and we're really happy to have him. David Martin has a vision to make this world a better place. And how does he want to do that? By helping the middle class to get stronger. By our products. Learning Galaxy is a perfect example of a product that actually improves people. It improves the functionality of our brains. He wants to make this world a better place by contributing to charity, by education on blockchain and cryptocurrencies, but also by offering a safe haven for every household who are looking to improve their financial destiny actively or passively. This is a beautiful backdrop, a picture of that with all of our products. On the top, Esports Galaxy. Esports Galaxy are our online gaming, and esports is a multi-trillion-dollar company. We revenue share within our gaming platforms. Our newest esports app is in beta, is being tested right now, and the feedback on that is highly positive. Galaxy Growth will be launched shortly, has everything to do with personal development and development of leadership skills. Auction Galaxy. We already do roadshows in South Africa, Malaysia, and recently we had a huge online auction that everyone worldwide was able to participate in, where you can bid on portions of Bitcoin or Ethereum, but also luxury items, and you can actually win it for just pennies on the dollar. Our Lifestyle Galaxy mobile app, good progress being made there. So hopefully somewhere in 2018 that will see the light of day. Galaxy Multi-Mining as being part of our Galaxy mining products. And as I mentioned already, Learning Galaxy, the brain training. And in the center, Lifestyle Galaxy, which is the parent company with a galaxy of products and services. Now, if we have a look at technology, back in '73, the first portable phone, if you look at this, I can imagine that people would suffer from a hernia just by carrying this around for hours. 1976, the first ATM, people were terrified. What, withdrawing money just out in the streets? What if you get robbed? And these days, it's just everyday practice. It's what we're used to. 1988, big log computers on your desk, and there wasn't space anymore to have any paperwork to write on. And the sounds of a modem when you had to dial in, people above 40 will possibly be able to remember that. And then 2000, broadband internet, and internet really became daily routine in every household. 2014, making payments just without making any contact. Just hold your card and the money is taken out of your account. I'm still not used to that, but it's there, and it's only there. It has been there for just a few years. 2016, the year of the apps, and not just apps on your mobile, but also household devices that are being controlled by apps from those mobile devices. It's really impressive. And now, 2017 up till 2020, an enormous revolution, and that's a financial revolution. If we look back at our monetary systems, centuries ago, it was barter. We were just exchanging cattle or food or products and services, and that's the way that people did business and made their payments. And then we changed that from barter into shells. From shells, we went to coins, the gold and silver and copper and nickel shiny coins. From coins, we went to banknotes, and we all know banknotes. But banknotes were already overtaken by the credit and debit cards. And in 2016, it was the first year that payments through these cards were bigger than any cash payments. But that's not the end of it, because what comes after these little plastic friends? Well, it's already there, and it's called Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital cash payment system, peer-to-peer. It's neutral, it's decentralized, it's open to everyone. Everyone can innovate without permission. It's borderless, it's immutable, and it's censorship resistant. And what are banks? Well, banks are centralized. Banks control who have access, who can make changes, and what those changes can be. They also determine who you can pay. They share data from their clients with third parties for commercial purposes. And they charge you for keeping your money with them. It's also good to be aware that only 8% of all money in the world exists in physical form. Now, if we compare Bitcoin with banks, Bitcoin decentral, banks central. Bitcoin 24/7, opening hours are just always. Banks from 9 to 5. Bitcoin has a limited supply, just 21 million will ever be available. With the banks, we have an unlimited supply. These central banks keep printing their sterling, their euro, their dollar, and the yen. Bitcoin is open to everyone. With banks, we have 4 billion people unbanked or poorly banked. With Bitcoin, we can trust the network. We don't have to know who are part of that network. We can trust the network on its own. With banks, we have to trust institutions. Well, if that's such a good idea, I don't know. Remember the mortgage crisis, followed by the financial crisis back in 2008, 2009? That may not be such a good idea to trust these institutions. This is the harsh reality of the sterling in 2016. The British pound lost 20% of its purchasing power. And sure, you can say that's Brexit, so that is just the sterling. Well, that's not the case. This is euro versus US dollar over the last 5 years. And the euro lost 25% of its purchasing power. And some more facts to be aware of. The Deutsche Bank is still very weak. We don't read about it much more anymore in mainstream media, but it's still very weak. Italian banks are extremely weak. We had a bail-in by the government of the largest Italian bank, and we had the collapse of 2 other Italian banks. A Spanish bank has already went under and was overtaken by Bank Santander for just €1. There are mass layoffs at several banks worldwide. And last but not least, but we live in an enormous debt bubble that simply has to burst. There is no other way. Back to Bitcoin. It will take a long time before Bitcoin gets accepted by the masses. And this is a product adoption curve. Every new technology that has ever been invented had a curve similar to this. And where you see the green arrow, that is where we are. We are just at the beginning. But we are close to getting to the early adopters. And that's what we see and sense happening right now. Even the large investment companies, hedge funds, are waiting for futures on Bitcoin to be started at as early as December of this year to be able to get involved with Bitcoin. And that's when we will jump into that green area. And if we talk about Bitcoin, we talk about galaxy mining, where we can mine Bitcoin and altcoins. Since 2011, over $14 million has been lost in Bitcoin scams. We are the company that is built to last for decades, the safest and most favorable crypto platform where 100% of your package purchase is fully applied towards mining. And we are extremely proud of that. We don't take anything away from that to pay on commissions. We can be trusted, and we can be and will be your safe haven. Why can we be trusted? Well, we have the most secure and most favorable mining facility in the world, which is located in North America. It's a mining facility visited by members themselves. I was there December 2016, and actually yesterday and today, members of our mining community have been visiting our facilities as well. And all mine Bitcoins, you can withdraw them whenever you choose. Just press that button and they will be sent to your external Bitcoin wallet. 100% what is paid for mining is applied to mining. Lifestyle Galaxy, with Galaxy Mining as their gateway product, is a company worth your trust. We go above and beyond to stand out in the world of mining cryptocurrencies. If you would want to mine Bitcoins or altcoins, you would need hardware and software. And if you look at these pictures, it's not very tempting to turn your house into something like this, is it? You would also have to deal with software upgrades. Your computer gets slower. It takes lots of time and money. Lifestyle Galaxy, previously known as Dragon Mine, operates their own hardware and software facilities to mine Bitcoins and altcoins. On the picture on the left, we see the Antminer S9, the hardware that we are using to mine our Bitcoins. And on the right, the picture of our Global Director of Marketing, Tony de Gouveia, during his first visit to our mining facilities spring last year. Mining gets more difficult over time. And why is that? That's because Bitcoin has been invented with the idea to replicate physical gold. And when people start to mine for gold, it was easy. But over time, it got harder and harder. And it got more and more expensive because they had to get deeper and deeper. This is the difficulty line in mining, and this is a straight line. In reality, it isn't. This is just to have a visual. On the left, you will see the mined Bitcoins, and the x-axis is the factor time. Now, if you would start producing with your mining capacity, you would get this level of production, of mining power. And over time, your mining power would hit that difficulty line. And from that moment onwards, it no longer is profitable to mine. We are the first company worldwide applying a minimum of 35% repurchasing of mining capacity, hash power, to stay ahead of the difficulty line. And that's compounding of hash rate. And because we compound hash rate, you will see an exponential curve to stay above that difficulty line. So it really is something, once it's set up, you don't have to look at it. It is producing for you automatically. This is an example of a mining dashboard with a button where you control your own settings. And under these settings, you can choose from 35% repurchase up to 100%. In this example, the choice has been made for 95% repurchase, meaning that 5% of the produced Bitcoins are put in the available wallet in your back office. And when you click that withdrawal button, you have the option to withdraw to your external wallet, and there are various wallets offering a debit card which is backed by your cryptocurrencies. If you are interested in using one of them, always compare costs because there really are differences. Bitcoin ATMs worldwide are expanding and expanding. More and more of these machines can be found. Another example, a print screen of a $500 member mining package after 13 months of mining. The repurchases have a dollar value of $466, and the mined Bitcoin at the exchange rate of this print screen, back then it was $5,505. Today it's around $8,200, so that is a difference. But this calculation back then gave a total of $1,298. And if we set that off against the $500 package, that is 259%. Try that with your bank. I don't think that they will be quite happy with that request. What is gigahash? Because I spoke about that. Gigahash is computer power, it's mining capacity. And if we compare Bitcoin with digital gold, then gigahash is the virtual shovel. It is like horsepower in an engine. The more horsepower in an engine, the faster the car. And instead of mining Bitcoin at home, well, you can mine with Galaxy Mining. And not just Bitcoin, but also multi-mining. What is multi-mining? Multi-mining means that you can mine multiple currencies other than Bitcoin under one package, with a free choice which coin or coins to mine and at what percentages of your mining capacity. And if desired, you can adjust these choices daily. Only the most promising altcoins are added to our portfolio for multi-mining. There are so many coins out there. There are a lot of garbage coins. There are a lot of coins that are simply a copy of an already existing coin. We only choose the ones that have the potential of having a prosperous future. With our multi-mining, we are fully prepared for great coins that even haven't been invented yet. So how can you participate? You can simply choose a suitable retail mining package starting from $25 up to $500, or you can become a Lifestyle Galaxy Value Club member for a one-time payment of $400. In some countries, it's $600, and then choose a suitable wholesale mining package. That starts from $500 up to $10,000, and you are in both situations, retail and wholesale. You have the freedom of choice of how many packages you would want to purchase and when. Completely up to you. As a member, we offer US dollar packages. So the packages are priced in US dollar. We just simply offer the payment option of Bitcoin. Packages from 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 5,000, up till 10,000. And please note, the $400 is a once-off payment for a Value Club membership for life. Galaxy Mining's vision is to be one of the biggest mining pools in the blockchain by 2020. And we have two clear strategies to achieve this. The first, the repurchase compounding strategy. A minimum of 35% of the daily produced Bitcoin is used to purchase more gigahash. And our mining capacity, because of that, grows daily, automatically. The second strategy is to grow the community of miners. If we look at the repurchase compounding strategy, if you do nothing but purchase a mining package today, your mining capacity will grow automatically. This concludes our presentation on mining Bitcoins or altcoins through our mining packages, a turnkey solution that we're extremely proud of. We think anyone now potentially can protect and transform their financial position. Let's talk about the Lifestyle Galaxy business opportunity. Next to our products, we offer ways to generate multiple income streams. Joining the business opportunity is absolutely free. One pays for their membership, not to participate in the compensation plan. Now, if you look at your mining and you see the results, wouldn't you share this possibility with others? Even people that start saying, I will never talk about this with anyone. Within weeks, they come back. So, I have a conversation with someone because what I've seen in my mining, I'm really excited about that. So it's something that is natural. Well, if we grow the mining community, you can build CV points. And CV stands for commissionable volume. For 900 CV points, you have completed one cycle and are rewarded with $50. And from the 900 CV points, 300 CV has to be from 1 leg. There are 2 legs that you are building, and 1 leg needs to have a minimum of 300. These cycle bonuses are paid to infinite depth, no matter who places miners in your community. It could be your sponsor who has enrolled another individual and places that miner into your community, and you will get rewarded for that as well. You personally need to sponsor 2 miners, 1 in each team, to get qualified. So in this case, you are enrolling Jack and Jill. So if you sign up Jack, you will be rewarded with 200 CV points and $150 direct commissions. And you sign up Jill, and 200 CV points are rewarded again, and another $150. Jack and Jill both are really excited and talk with some friends. Jack helps 2 of his friends get started. Numbers 1 and 2 in the green. For both of these friends, you get 200 CV points as well. And Jill is excited as well, so she helps a friend getting started. And again, you are rewarded with 200 CV points. That will give you 900 CV with 300 CV in one leg, and now you will receive $50. But you haven't stopped talking with your friends and connections about this wonderful opportunity and the fact that you are creating your own Bitcoin, and Dave decides to join you as well. Now, Dave is placed under the first friend that Jack helped started. So that friend receives 200 CV, Jack receives 200 CV, and you receive 200 CV. But because you help Dave to get started, you will get a direct commission of $150 again, the fast start commission. You paid $400 for your membership, and if we add these amounts up, that's already $500. That means that your initial capital outlay already came back to you. This is an example of a CV history in a back office where you see 200 CV for membership that was sold, 2 CV points for mining Bitcoin, and 30 CV for a monthly fee charge. In traditional network marketing companies, you make commissions because your team is spending money on the purchase of products. And we all know the stories about people who have shelves filled with supplements, lotions, potions, and after 3 months, they will give you a call and say, you know what? I can really last 2 years on all the products that I have right now. I will stop my monthly order. And when they stop their monthly order, your earnings stop. With us, you make money because your team makes money by mining cryptocurrencies. And the first person that would call you to say, you know what, I really do not like, I don't want to continue printing my own money, that person still has to be born. Both our memberships and mining packages are purchased by non-networkers. And this implies we have sustainability, because it's not about a compensation plan, even though that is a very generous one. Our product makes money, prints money, and who would ever want to stop making their own money? With Lifestyle Galaxy, we believe in teamwork, because with a team together, everyone achieves more. So we offer training and tools, a video funnel and training system called My Lifestyle Galaxy, created by Andrew Eaton and the Pajama Bosses, for which you will pay $30 a month. That's optional, it's a third-party product. And then within Team Upstream, Value Club members get free access to Training Galaxy, where you can learn network marketing skills, develop the right mindset, online marketing skills, efficient use of time, and much, much more. And also for Team Upstream Value Club members, there is free access to Cryptocation, a complete course on Bitcoin, altcoins, blockchain, and safety of your coins, because too many people start in an online opportunity that involves Bitcoin and are completely unaware whether or not their coins are safe, and very often they are not. Finally, we are transitioning from Dragon mining to Galaxy mining. The new website is close to go live, but until then, you will still see Dragon mining websites. There's no reason to get confused, because now you know why. With Lifestyle Galaxy, We offer a galaxy of products and services to upgrade your lifestyle. So I want to thank you for being here. This ends the part of our official presentation. But like I had promised, we also have an update. Let me see, where are we? I need to stop sharing. If I stop sharing, that's when I can see other people. And when I see other people, Miss Ronna, where are you? Here you are. Ronna, can you unmute yourself? Can I do that? I can do this. Hello, Ronna.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Do it.
Oh, you don't have your camera on, right?
No, I got mine protected.
Good. Not a problem. Ronna, let me then go back to sharing my screen, because then at least we can have a nice picture of Lifestyle Galaxy. And where am I? Let me take this one, share screen. Good. Ronna, you were in Las Vegas last week.
That is correct.
So would you mind sharing with our members and people who with an interest in the company what your impression was about last week?
Well, I tell you, there's two reasons I went down there, and one was to kind of solidify, you might say, my impression of the company. I've been around lifestyle since I think June of 2016, so about a year and a half. And you know, I've been around the network marketing arena for several years, and from what I've been seeing, I've been impressed with the integrity that this company has, and the fact that they're willing to put their faces out there on their website, so you know who you're dealing with as far as the company leaders and stuff is concerned. And that was one of the other reasons that I wanted to go down there, is I wanted to meet these guys and you know, face to face, get an impression of how this company really works. And I have to say that I am quite impressed. I'm impressed with the direction they're going with some of the products that they've got. I think they're top notch. The thing that really caught me off guard is the thought process that's been taken into some of these things, like the esports. I mean, David was talking about that they have spent over a year and a half putting together the graphics, the theme, the storyline, everything that goes along with that. And then the fact that the Galaxia will be also tied into the mining part and the esport part of that. So I mean, they've pretty much got everything kind of rolling together, and I had no idea of the thought process and everything that had gone through, you know, with the leadership and the company and everything. And the other thing that I was impressed with, and this is something that's kind of dear to my heart, and that is last year, 2017, was the year of the quantum leap, and 2018 is the year of the servant leadership. And that's something that I have always strongly believed in, is that when you get into a business like this one, if you're going to be a leader, then you need to be able to serve your team members and go, you know, that direction, you might say. And I feel that at this time, I mean, we're in the perfect position, because when we put out Training Galaxy about 4 or 5 months ago, I guess it was, I had no idea that we would actually fall into the same mindset that we've got. I mean, we've got everything inside of Training Galaxy that I was hearing down there in Vegas. I mean, you listen to Todd Falcone, and he was talking what it takes to be a better networker. And it was kind of funny. Ralph and I were together, and I can't tell you how many times during that entire weekend that Ralph would nudge me, and he would say, "That's in Training Galaxy." And then, there would be another speaker come up and say, "Well, that's in Training Galaxy." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "We're right on top of this with the theme that's coming out for next year is that we've already got this in place. If you guys choose to partake in that, so I think you can be ahead of the game this next year."
That sounds really awesome, and it really shows that with Training Galaxy that we offer something that is totally in line, and in fact is preparing people to excel in the year of servant leadership within our company. That is what you're saying, right?
Absolutely.
So, Ronna, I know that there was a lot of information, and David explicitly has told everyone not to share anything outside of that room. Most will be communicated in due time by the company when something is ready or available. But I do know that there has been a fundraiser last week.
Yes, and the goal for that fundraiser was $10,000, and what it was is this fundraiser was to support 75 different charities, and in these charities, they would raise the money, and then the goods that they needed would be dispersed among them. They wouldn't disperse the actual funds themselves that go out and buy the products and stuff that they need. Through that fundraiser, and they had, like I said, they had a goal of $10,000, and the last count that I personally heard was about $25,900, if I'm not mistaken. So they managed to raise 2.5 times for that charity, which,
wow,
I think is wonderful that they were able to do that in such a short period of time.
Absolutely wonderful. And something about a charity button?
I don't recall hearing about that.
Yes, it's well, let me add that. In our back offices somewhere in 2018, a button will be installed where everyone can choose to donate some of their mined coins to charity as well. So we will start mining for charity. And that's a way for our mining community to help the ones in need as well. And it's very easy to simply click that button, and then knowing that as a community we do good for others. So I think that's really exciting. Any news on from the side from Randy? I know that Randy covered my wheelhouse as well. Over there, because of course I have experienced the landing even before the plane took off.
I'm sorry, but yeah, that's unfortunate that you weren't there. But one of the things that Randy did say, there's been a lot of updates that have been coming out, and I do know from the technical side of things that things don't always go as planned, and there's been times that you may see something in your dashboard that was there one day and wasn't there through an update. And yes, Randy said that yes, they'd see those messages that they get, and they understand that you may be missing the this 24-hour, 7-day, and 30
day summary,
summary on the bottom of your dashboard. But those are all things that are coming. I mean, there's a lot of updates that they were talking about that are coming out, and it just takes time to get some of this stuff out. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I think one of the messages he wanted to get across is like, if something that has been there all along isn't there one day, and there is an update going on, then be sure that it will come back. Yeah, just give it some time. Don't start submitting massive numbers of support tickets. Because I've seen the numbers. It just went berserk. And I really don't envy the ladies in support who had to handle all of them. And then if people don't get a reply within 24 hours, they start submitting more tickets for the same issue.
Yeah, and you know, when you do an update like what Training Galaxy, or not Training Galaxy, Lifestyle Galaxy just did, that's a tremendous update. And like I say, from my standpoint, I've been through a lot of updates and, you know, software programming and stuff like that, and best you can in your test environments, but sometimes it takes going live to find those little bugs that there may be there. So really the thing that we need to do is just be patient. You know, like Mariska said, once it's there, it'll be coming back. It's just a matter of getting it programmed.
Yeah, exactly. And I also think that especially people who have been around a bit longer, that you can be assured that this company is not going to take your money, is not going to run with your Bitcoins. They want you to have the best. That's why we don't take anything from what you pay for your mining. I mean, it would have been so easy. How many competitors are out there that only apply 50-60% of what you pay to mining, and the rest is either going to the company or to your uplines as commissions? We don't do that. So why would we suddenly start hiding and making your life more difficult while we have the intention to make your life more easy and have things work more smoothly? I know that the programmers are working really hard on the Galaxy Mining website, and that's also a reason why that update is still ongoing, because it has to interlink with that new website as well. And that is really quite precise work that you cannot do in a test environment, because you have to be able to work with real data, with the real APIs that are coming from the mine as well, with the real APIs through processing of payments through the Bitcoin blockchain. That is very specific that you cannot do in a test environment. We do not have a test blockchain. So it's that simple.
Yeah, you have to have some of the stuff go live and able to finish the testing and stuff.
Exactly. So all in all, Ronna, I know that not too long ago I told you this company has a larger vision and will get bigger than most of the people that are involved right now even can start to comprehend. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Even after I've seen the presentation by David, and I hope that they're going to bring this out so that everybody can see it. I don't know whether they will or not, but I almost need to see that again just to be able to grasp the entire concept of what they're coming out with. I mean, I don't think it's one thing, you can't see it once and get the entire picture.
Yeah. I believe it was one of the things that David shared with the audience, that most of the altcoins will fail because of a lack of practical use.
Right.
And that's one thing. When our own coin will come out, first of all, the source code, the cryptography will be made public, so everyone can make use of it. People can mine it, and everyone will be able to help innovate it, to make it better, to improve it. So that is decentralized. We want it to be a decentralized blockchain. The blockchain itself will use the Ethereum technology, but some of the flaws as Ethereum has are not on our blockchain. And I think that's good to be aware.
Yeah, one of the things that David really stressed in the first part of his talk, as far as the mining and that kind of stuff, and that was proof of concept and proof of success, which then in turn goes into that practical use for the mining and coins and stuff. So
exactly. So our own coin, the Galaxia. We will be able to mine it under multi-mining in the future, at some point in the future. And these coins can be used to purchase mining, to purchase Galaxy Growth, to purchase bits for Auction Galaxy, there is practical use right away. Plus, people will be able to convert it into other currencies. There is really an entire vision for the future. And I think that's really impressive. It makes us stand out if you compare us to any other company. Because keep in mind, we are not a mono-product company. We are a multi-product company, where other companies that only have mining can be extremely vulnerable. We don't. And there also, I believe, was a message that Randy shared about how we deal with purchasing of our mining equipment. Could you share a little bit of that?
Yes, that Randy was saying that as soon as he's got several feelers out throughout the world, apparently, for a lot of this mining equipment and stuff, and as soon as there's supplies that are available, Lifestyle Galaxy does go out and purchase that. And so Lifestyle is very well stocked in their mining equipment. And I think that's why you're seeing us continue to mine when you have other competitors that aren't able to mine for another 3 months. Once they get their equipment in and put the word out that it's ready to go, people still can't mine for another 3 months, 90 days. So, you buy a contract today, and 12 days from now, you'll be mining.
Yeah, that's really powerful, because that is a unique and key selling point that we have at this moment. And hopefully that will continue that way. I know that Randy really puts in a lot of effort and energy to maintain those relationships that are really valuable to our company. And that help us to be able to deliver our Bitcoin mining packages. And I know one of our competitors did a pre-sale just before our corporate event. They started on November 9th, and within 5 days they were entirely sold out. And the people that did make a purchase will have to wait until the end of February before they can even start mining with it. Mm-hmm. And they're not aware when they can do a next pre-sale, because they already call it a pre-sale. Not even a sale, it's a pre-sale.
Right.
And we are selling our mining packages starting from $25. I really think that's powerful.
Absolutely.
So anything else that you would like to share from your experience in Las Vegas and your first meeting with David, with Ken, with Randy, Doc and Tony?
Like I said earlier, for me, it solidified the quality that we have in this company and the ethics that they're putting forward to make sure that we stay all compliant with what we're doing. And I for one appreciate that, because I have seen some pretty shady companies out there, and I can say that we are not one of those.
Yeah, exactly. I know that we both had our share of that, and I'm extremely proud to be part of this company, not just as an executive, but also just being able to share the love about everything that we do and that we stand for with others.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Ronna, for sharing that with us. And let me have a quick look if we have any questions. Okay, that was Saima telling me that she had to catch the rest later. Hey, Gwen, I'm doing fine. The ankle is still a bit sore, but I'll live. Anyone having any questions that you would like to see answered tonight? Just type them in the chat box or unmute yourself and let me know. And if not, well, then we did a really good job in informing everyone. In which case, I want to thank everyone for attending. Wish you all a very nice evening or a good night, depending on where you are. And hope to catch you next time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ronna. Bye-bye.